So I'm going to react to Tectone's response to Sinders DOC. I'm curious what he has to say. I've barely watched it, so like I only caught like the beginning of it so far. So let's see what he has to say.
This is now my third time recording this video, and I hate how I've read the entire 1,000-page documentary that Cinder put. Admittedly, I used a little bit of text-to-speech so I could take a break when I didn't feel like locking in. But yeah, here's my TLDR, here's my take. I'm going to get this as quickly as possible. If you wanted to read this and have your opinion of Cinder change, that is not going to happen.
Well, to be fair, Tectone, you kind of said at the beginning of this entire thing, you set yourself up for a punchline, which well, kind of fucked up. It's kind of funny at the same time. Don't hate you, but at the same time, you're not exactly Mr. Perfect. Just saying.
She's still a piece of shit. She's a bad friend, and she's in it for the money. She's in it for the clout. She's not.
You see, Tectone, so are you. Yeah, honestly, so are you. From what I've heard about you, I don't even watch you at all, and I doubt you watch Cinder at all. As a matter of fact, you cheered on, when Lily and Nano were ripping into Cinder. Lily, Nano, Numi, all of them were dogpiling her. You participated in a campaign, and now you refuse to admit you're wrong. That's what this is. I'm sorry, that is exactly what the fuck this is. Because you fucked up. And you failed to, you can't admit it because you're a content creator.
Not in it for anything else. Now, I would like to say 95% of content creators are exactly the same. Okay, I don't give a fuck whether you're FaZe, OTK, or fucking AMP. Everybody's pretending to be fucking friends to get better content. Alright, surprise, surprise. It's no different in the VTuber sphere. You think all of VShojo fucks with each other? Yeah, fucking right. There's a reason why they had to.
VShojo doesn't exist anymore, dude. They're pretty much gone. At least I think they are.
Be paid to do content with each other. Let's just fucking relax. Do I think this means that Cinder can never be watched again? No, you can watch her. Who cares? I just don't think anybody's going to want to collab with her, and that's honestly fucking fine.
And that right there, you just proved you did not read the entire fucking doc. You are a fucking liar. I will call you out for that.
Yeah, Cinder came off as very confused, very stupid, and very narcissistic, and very paranoid in this entire document. She thinks all this was orchestrated to take her down.
It was, you fucking walnut. Dear Lord. Did you not watch Lily's stream where she basically claimed to have orchestrated everything? I'm sorry. Do we live in the same fucking reality? I think not. Maybe we do, maybe we don't, but Jesus Christ. I don't even know what to say about this. Because Lily, they did orchestrate everything, and I'm sorry they did. Now, whether it was, I don't know what their plan was, honestly, because she had access to the DMs. There's no way they didn't know that, so I don't know what the accomplishment here was going to be, or what their goal was. And you don't either. But here you are looking stupid because you commented on something for the clout and popularity of and clicks and views and all that shit. Yeah, I know. I'm the same way. But Tectone, you are making yourself look even worse by doing this, and you don't even look like you even give a fuck.
No, Cinder, the reality is you were just a horrible friend and your friends just didn't fuck with you anymore. And that's pretty much it. And they wanted to warn everybody else that that's what they're getting into. And to be honest, I think that's fine to warn content creators about other content creators for a behavior that they have been proven to show as well as proven. These aren't allegations. This is things that you admitted to. Next up,
Yeah, she admitted to doing some of those things, but to be fair, she just, like, to be fair, all the stuff that she did was to network her entire brand. Honestly, it's probably no different than what you did during your early days. And to be honest, Tectone, like I said, I don't hate you. I just don't like you. Yeah, I know, God, here we go. But I'm just reacting to this whole ordeal because it is very, yeah. Yeah, I understand. Look, I don't hate the guy, but he's got some very shit takes. Let's continue.
people were trying, or Cindy was trying to say that Shy Lily was manipulative. No, she wasn't. To be completely honest, best case scenario, Shy Lily was like, just being a good friend, and worst.
Possibly, we can't. Yeah, I know. But possibly. We don't know what Lily was thinking throughout this entire thing. I'm reserving judgment for how she responds to this. And this is an awkward pause. But, yeah. It's very possible. Like, I don't think Lily's completely innocent, but at the same time, I don't think she knew everything. Nailess, being the shifty person, well, being as shifty as she was, probably hid a lot of things from Lily. I'm not going to lie, don't know how much, if that's even the case. But given how well her recent actions, I guess, on her Discord, where she posted a semi-apology, I guess, somewhat of an apology. I don't know. But, I don't know. I don't know. But the thing of it is, you can't admit you're wrong, Tectone. You're a fucking, I'm not gonna call you a narcissist, but you're acting like one. That's for sure.
Worst case scenario, maybe Shy Lily was a little bit too trusting. That's pretty much it. To be honest, I don't fault her at all, but that's just my opinion.
I do fault her for not doing her due diligence and researching or asking Cinder about the DMs that are now plain as fucking day on Twitter. They could have done that months ago. Yeah, me too, Jordan Goodman. But like I said, they should have done their due diligence months ago. They could have avoided all this fucking drama. So yes, Lily is at fault for something, and that's just not, as far as it goes right now, that's just not doing her fucking research or communicating correctly to Cinder and Red. Yeah, I'm not Mr. Perfect either. That's a known fact, given how explosive I am on X. But this right here, Tectone, you just can't admit you're wrong about something.
The only big update from this document was probably Nano's behavior being pretty damn manipulative. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of
Pretty damn manipulative? I'd fucking say she was just downright manipulative. Probably because she was scared, mind you. I'm not going to justify her actions, but she was probably just too scared to talk to people. She was also too scared to say no. I know that much. Like I said, whether or not Shy Lily's innocent in this is not up to me. But given the fact that the only really the thing that she's at fault for is failing to communicate with her coworkers at minimum. That right there, look, she should have approached Cinder and asked her about this. Now, why didn't she do that? I don't know. But this is a failing on her part. Until more comes out, until she responds, I'm withholding my judgment on that one. Because, like I said, I don't want to start a hate campaign towards Lily or anybody, or even him for that matter. Even though even though I don't like the guy. But yeah, let's continue.
Cherry picking screenshots in a very specific order that made them seem a lot more innocent when they were, when in reality they also have guilt to blame for this. And honestly, I do believe that Nano should apologize. Last up, Cinder's going after Silvervale. Cinder, you just come off as obsessive and weird.
Hey, dumbass. Silvervale decided to join in on the kicking Cinder while she was down part. So she's more than justified to go after Silvervale for that. Yeah, no. Honestly, because Silvervale even got involved in the first place. Because apparently, while Cinder did admit to the Silvervale stuff, she just took part in a not roundhouse kicking. I don't know. But like I said, the reason she went after Silvervale is because she joined in on the shit slinging. That's just all it was. And she has her own doc that goes over it. Her grievances with Cinder. That's just how it is. Anyways, I'm going to continue this.
When you're talking about Silver, and honestly, you come off as obsessive and weird when you talk about Lily as well. I think you just...
Yeah, you do realize that both Lily and Silvervale were her idols pretty much. Just as, she pretty much fangirled too hard. Everybody does it at some point.
Need to relax a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Cinder is still a proven bad friend.
Hey, buddy. Whatever floats your boat. Yeah, she's a bad friend, or she was a bad friend. But at the same time, the thing of it is, in order to argue that she was a bad friend, well, yeah, she pushed for a lot of collabs. Don't get me wrong on that. But the whole concert thing with Numi and the V card incident, the problem with that is you'd have to argue that she had to choose for one friend over the other. And yeah, and unfortunately, for a lot of people, I don't know if it's true or not, but from what posts and clips with Vienna, I guess Tricky as well. No confirmation on Tricky's part, but Vienna, a VOD of her being there afterwards. She did show up to the concert. She just didn't perform. Great. Even, I don't know, and in Cinder's doc, she even says she was there. She just didn't perform on stage. She was backstage. I'm going on to a tangent.
Cinder is still, in it for the money, in it for the clout. Nano was kind of shown to be a lot more shitty than people were thinking they were.
A lot more, yeah, I'd say. But here's the thing, Tectone. You're only doing this to cover your ass. And you're doing a very shitty job of it, too.
And that's pretty much it. That's the TLDR. I hope you enjoyed. I really don't give a fuck about any of this because it seems like drama.
Well, obviously you give some inkling of a fuck because you made this fucking short. The the fact that you cheered on her downfall, and then here's the thing, this is my whole ordeal about it. You cheered on her downfall because I guess the others, if I remember correctly, you said you made Bao cry or something like that. And then a few days later, your ex falsely accuses you, and she cries. As far as we know, it's false. I'm not gonna innocent until proven guilty. Basically, you haven't been proven guilty yet. But your, I guess, ex, I don't fucking know, accuses you, cries on screen, and then, yeah, and then you make a statement saying, "Don't believe crying women," buddy. You need to pick a fucking side of the highway and stick to it. You are a spineless invertebrate.
For children. Anyways, you see Hassan electrocute his dog. It was crazy.
Yeah, I did. And Tectone, you're just as much of a piece of shit. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say about this. My entire opinion of Tectone has not changed whatsoever. And as a matter of fact, it is worse now because he can't admit to any fault. Yeah, no. You want to see Wildcat check Tectone? I'd like to see everybody check Tectone. Honestly. The way he's acted, like, he can't even admit to even any wrongdoing. He's just too fucking pussy too. Yeah, that's just how it is. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. I wanted to react to this because it was fucking... I found it fucking hilarious how he's now squirming, pretty much. Anyways, thank you for watching, whoever came in. And see you later. I'll be streaming probably 7 Days to Die or Fallout New Vegas at some point today. Later. Oh, that's the wrong... I am a Scruff streamer, remember?